kiddies, it's your friendly neighborhood watchman here, bringing you a video on that red-headed stepchild of virtue. Of course, I am speaking of Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary. Ah, Psaki. Yeah, every time I think about her, it does make me feel like having a drink. And I'm speaking, of course, of the well-known Japanese rice wine. With that being said, Jen Psaki, if you had ever seen her tweets when President Donald Trump was still in office, you know she's a raging TDS loony lefty. So it should come as no surprise that she was hired to be the Biden administration's White House press secretary, because Jen Psaki fits perfectly into that lying, corrupt regime, unlike OJ's glove. In this video, Fox News White House correspondent Peter Doocy, Jen Psaki and Joe Biden's favorite member of the White House press corps, he has to be, as much as they refer to him as a son of a bitch.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Is going to ask a question, and Jen Psaki will be forced to answer queries about illegal immigrants that are on the terror watch list crossing over our southern border. What's incredibly mind-boggling is that the largest migrant surge in the history of our southwest border occurred last month in March. 220,000 illegal aliens crossed the border, and this summer the numbers are expected to be even higher. Think about that. On top of that, Joe Biden is planning to lift the COVID border restrictions, Title 42, which will exacerbate the situation. It's no coincidence. It's being done on purpose. You believe that? Of course, in this day and age, what's not to believe? It'd be more unbelievable if it wasn't true, because we're living in a twilight zone, where up is down, down is up, right is wrong, wrong is right. So, as I run this video, try not to gag at her answers or lack thereof.
On a different topic, we have new reporting that at least 23 people apprehended at the southern border in 2021 are on the terror watch list. Why do you guys think it is that somebody on a terror watch list would want to get into the United States undetected?
Gee, I wonder, why would someone on a terror watch list would wish to cross into the United States?
Fascinating.
Well, I can't make an assessment of that, but what I can tell you is that your data you're citing here means the...
She can't even take an educated guess. Like, oh, I don't know. Maybe they want to sneak into our country to start a new fast food joint. You know? Get their own franchise going, like Mickey D's.
Border Patrol was doing their job. I mean, they apprehended people at the border.
2,000.
Yeah, no thanks to you. If it were up to you, you idiots abolished the Border Patrol. I mean, wasn't too long ago when Biden himself was accusing Border Patrol agents on horseback, that were on horseback, of whipping Haitian migrants when there was actually reins that you use, to control the horse, to steer the horse, as it were. They weren't whips. Of course, you did not hear an apology. They never apologize. They just move on to some other bogus crap. That's how they roll, people.
Illegal immigrants a day got away last month. Are you saying that you can say with certainty none of them are on a terror watch list?
Here's what we're talking about. Encounters we know and of suspected terrorists attempting to cross the southern border. They're very uncommon. We're talking about a few dozen annual encounters at most, and these encounters represent significantly less than the 0.01% of total encounters per fiscal year in recent years. But I'd note, these individuals, these 23 people, the Border Patrol, they stopped them. They prevented them from getting into the country. They're protecting our homeland and keeping us safe.
So the president is not worried about holes in the southern border being exploited by people trying to come in and kill Americans.
All Biden's worried about is where's the next fix of ice creams coming from.
He's grateful to the Border Patrol for doing their job and stopping these people and preventing them from getting into the country.
I love how she keeps thanking them for capturing the 23 illegals that were on a terror watch list, as if they caught every bad person entering our country. More people are not caught than are apprehended. Anyone that's not a partisan, disingenuous, indoctrinated leftist, if they were true to themselves, which is almost never, would know this. It's most illogical to think the opposite would be true. This administration is flying immigrants in the dead of night to other states. It boggles the mind. These people have no interest in catching illegals. They would have finished the wall if they cared about our open borders. All they care about is the votes. They'd close up the border if they knew they were going to lose every election. But we're dealing with a horde of lying dog-faced pony soldiers.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
You know that, people.
And you know this, man?
But so as not to leave you on a downer, come this November, hopefully, the Democrats will reap the whirlwind. And in 2 years, they'll lose the White House. And we could get these parasites out of government and get this country back on the right track, which is away from socialism and pushing the needs of criminals over their victims and bringing down this woke zeitgeist that we're living in.
Get some!
So friends, if you happen to agree, then please hit that like button. Don't just hit it, Bruce Lee it. And subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell so that you'll always be updated whenever I drop another deuce. I mean another video. Excuse me. But every time I think of the Biden administration, I just happen to think of crap.
Do not go in there. Woo!
So as always, stay safe, and until next time, I bid you peace.
Get some!